job.
Okay, go straight down lane 12, have a good trip.
Lane 12, thanks a lot. Right then, here we are, having just got off the ferry and come through the police gendarmerie control, so that's us set to go then. So this is going to be a 200-mile trip, and basically I want to just have a look at those Michelin Road 6 tyres, and that's the main reason I want to get away for a few hours, only a day trip, and also just see how good this Rallye screen is. I've got the original screen at home in my garage in a box. I've got a big trip coming up next month with me and my riding buddy Ali, so if the screen's not very good it won't be going. And the first part of the trip is just heading west towards a place called Cap Freehell on the coast, so we'll stop there and then we're going to head down to from there to a place called Guingamp. I'll have a little map bit up here, and that section there, that'll be the opportunity to give this BMW a little bit of a leg stretch, so we say, and then that will lead us nicely into from Guingamp down to a place called Rallye. It was beautiful down in Rallye, been there before, and from Guingamp to Rallye on the D767. That is an amazing twisty road. So today, in the 200 miles that we're in France for the day, we're going to be trying everything on the bike, the twisty bits, the fast bits and all that kind of stuff. So testing the brakes, testing the Michelin Road 6's out. A nice section of this road is over the barrage, over the estuary leading into St Malo, so I think we're going to head on down towards that way. That's it then, we're pretty much outside the port town of St Malo, just descending the hill which I've descended many times before, over the barrage and then on towards Cap Freehell. What the fuck is all that? That is ridiculous, unless the barrage is shut. Anyway, not to worry. So I've basically chunked the route up into 4 sections. So St Malo to Cap Freehell, that's about an hour's ride, then Cap Freehell across to Guingamp, which is westbound, and then head south towards Rallye. That's just under 2 hours. Gonna have a little bit of a break there, got some water, crisps and a chocolate bar in the top box, and then from there the third sector will see us leave Rallye and head towards a little very picturesque town called Dinant, and that is obviously all dependent on the time and the traffic. This is not going to help certainly. And then from Dinant blasting up towards St Malo to get the ferry back later on tonight. That's going to give us a roughly about 200 miles is the planned journey at the moment, and I think the riding time is, I think it's just under 5 hours or something like that. I've got about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour to play around with, so this traffic here is just quite heavy just because the bridge over there is obviously been shut while some boat goes through or something, so not going to worry too much about that. So let's leave St Malo and stretch the legs, see how good these Road 6's are when we're going a little bit quicker. Be interested to see with the spoke wheels, some people made comments that the spoke wheels aren't as stable as the alloy wheels. Well, let's have a look, shall we? And interested to see how the screen is, see if it's just clean air that it's throwing up and not turbulent air which will cause the helmet to bounce all over the place. If it's nice clean air, just a bit of buffeting, I'll live with that, and I'll use that screen to go away to the French Alps with in about 4 weeks time. So let's crack on. I guess another thing I want to do is also just check out the quick shifter, sort of above 5,000 revs both up the box and down the box as we get on faster, clearer roads. So that's another thing I want to have a look at, and just it's I guess a bit of a high-speed mini test, shall we say, but no more than that. I'll put some music on it with lots of nice views and twisty roads. Sit back, relax, put a cup of tea on and enjoy. So nice for that chappers on it. And there's Cap Friel over there, those two things sticking up. It's a big lighthouse on the north coast of France. Moules Fritz, oh my favourite. Moules Fritz. Right folks, this is us arriving at Cap Friel, which is over there, the lighthouse. I'm not going to go up there because it's going to be absolutely rammed. So what I'm going to do is just pull over at the roundabout, just to spin around and go back down the road. Let's just whack it here. Turn the bike off. So that's the first section done. So probably low speed stuff. It was very busy with the traffic, but the bike was handled really well. Yeah, just the dynamic suspension, just a tan on the soft side if I'm being really picky about the bike. But throttle is great, tyres are absolutely beautiful. So rucksack off, quick drink of water, and then it's going to be a bit of motorway work. And then at Guincourt we're going to go down the D67, which is going to be lots of sweepy footage, and we'll certainly get the tyres right onto the edge. That's the game plan. So let's crack on. So far these Michelin Road 6's have been absolutely brilliant, no complaints about them at all. They handle really well. Go and get a set folks, or go and get a similar set. But if you're not doing any off-roading, just change your adventure tyres and go for a good set of road tyres. That would be my recommendation. But no, these Michelin Road 6's are absolutely awesome. So I'm on this road now for 25 miles. It would be rude not to give it a bit of a blast, really, wouldn't it? So in relation to the Rallye screen, yeah, a little bit noisy, but not turbulent air. So I'm really impressed with that. There's the little bit of air up here, but that's all dead air. That's still air here, and that's where it picks up here. So with this HJC helmet on, I'm more than happy with that, and the pickup in top gear. Yeah, pretty good. Well, I think we get a bit of go-go juice, I think. And I need the loo as well. No idea how much it is here. Sans Plume 98, that'll do. Essence. So, let's put some juice in it. Oh man. And I need the loo as well. I need the loo. Salut. So how much is that? 9 litres. So that is full. Wow, that is full. Well, that's it filled up now with just under 10 litres, €17.94. So we've got another 32 miles to run before we're going to stop at Rallye, the nice little castle with a little bit of a lake around it. So let's go and do that, and then we're going to have some twisties, and then we'll do a little bit of motorway work as well. One thing I've noticed is that when I went to pay for the fuel here, that hand's a little bit tingly, which surprised me because I didn't get any tingling on the bike. But yeah, a little bit tingles in that hand, and I don't recall getting that on the Africa Twin. But yeah, make any comments down below. So let's go. Full tank, all that stuff. Oh, what a glorious day. What a glorious day. Oh, I've had a pee break as well, which is great. Bit of air under my bum. And yeah, let's go and find some twisties and do a little bit more motorway work. Right. Well, let's just wind the power on then. Yeah, gets to low speeds very easily. Excuse me. Yeah, pretty stable at that. Not quite flat out, but yeah, stable. So, Michelin Road 6's. Yeah, they're rocking, absolutely rocking. So So I've just set the cruise control to 76 miles an hour, and yeah, cruise control folks is the way to go. Hasn't got the radar cruise control, that might come out on the bike next year, but it's a fairly simple system. There you go, it's saying it's active now, it's in green on the dash next to the number 6, which is what gear I'm in, and just over here, just tap the switch and it'll take it up by 1 mile an hour increments. But yeah, certainly a worthwhile feature to have on long trips, especially if you have to find your hands and just getting a little bit of vibes and tingling, which I have to say, that does surprise me a little bit. So whether it's my gloves or what, I don't know, or maybe I should use the cruise control more often, who knows. But let's find the twisty bit, shall we? Cue the D767 now. Right, okay, D767. So what we've got to say about the bike so far, tyres are absolutely amazing. When we're sort of going flat out, a little bit of a shimmy, but yeah, it's a big old beast, isn't it? And the only thing I will say which surprised me actually, got a little bit of tingling on the palms. And I can't remember if I got that on my Africa Twin, I don't think so. And I've been going a bit quicker on the motorway as well, just seeing how it handles with the tyres. But down this twisty section of road, yeah, tyres are amazing. Bike's going really well, plenty of poke in it. But yeah, just a little bit disappointed with the tingling in the palms. But hey, there we go. I'll tell you guys what I'm experiencing. The old GBJ. So key in the pocket. So 2-hour session, 80 miles in. Let's fire everything up. So Garmin's been working really well, very chuffed with that. I need to go to my apps, trip planner, save trips, call aid to Dino, that's a track. Editing this trip will discard the current route, yeah, that's fine. So just have a look on the map, make sure it's, yeah, call aid north, D67, basically a motorway, and off the motorway down towards Dino. So that looks pretty good, happy with that. So there we go folks, I won't bother doing any footage going up the D67, it's just what we did coming down. So bike's going really well, tyres are amazing, those Road 6. Yeah, what can we say, very impressed. So let's go back towards the port. But it's very pretty down here with my 2 packets of crisps, a Twix and a bottle of water. Right, so let's press the start. Zumo XT, lovely bit of kit. Right, there we go. Right, so, don't drop it, Paul. That's when you realise 245 kilos. It is very pretty down here. Great little place for a little rest and relaxation. Right then, so we're going to go back up the way we just come. So next stop is going to be Dinner, so we'll see you all again then. Don't do stuck in traffic, especially when I'm on the clock to get back to the ferry. So this is a road going from Gincourt and going back towards Saint-Malo, and then I'm going to turn off in about 4 miles and go towards Dinner. But didn't account for this traffic, so just going to feed my way through it. And everybody's being fairly nice and just giving me a bit of a berth, which is very pleasant, which is good. Thank you very much. Yeah, even the lorry. Cheers folks, thank you very much. Beauties of two wheels, I guess. Bugger that. Well, typical GoPro, decided to pack up as we came down the hill into the beautiful town of Dinant. So, lovely day, haven't got time to stay for a Coca-Cola, so there she is. Very nice Dinant. And we're going to go back to the ferry now and check in about half an hour's time. So yeah, typical GoPro. Thanks so much GoPro. Oh, nice bloom of the exhaust down there. Yep, very nice. Well, that's it. Let's leave Dinner and go back to Saint-Malo. Well folks, here I am back home safely, here in my man cave. A big apology though, at times the audio wasn't particularly brilliant. I don't know what it was, my GoPro decided to throw its teddy out the pram and do something really weird with the audio, so sorry about that. Anyway, moving on to the bike. Am I happy with it? Am I happy with it? Yes, I am. It performed really, really well in the 200 miles that I did in just over 5 hours or so that I was on French soil. So the big thing to take away from there, the vibes that I got through the handlebars, I mentioned in the video. Not sure why that happened. If you've had it before, guys or girls, please put them in the comment section down below. I'd be very interested to know. Was it down to my gloves? I have absolutely no idea, but I just wonder whether it was because I was riding it in a spirited manner or something like that. Anyway, what do I need to talk about? The mirrors were really good, more than happy with that. Fuel consumption, I didn't really look at that, so I'm not going to touch on that. Quick shifter, yeah, that worked really well above 5,000 revs. Below 5,000 revs, I wouldn't bother using it, but above that, going down that D67 or D767, it was absolutely great fun to use. Brakes, Hayes brakes, absolutely amazing. That's all I'm going to say about those. Comfort-wise, yeah, pretty comfortable actually. I did have a little bit of a numb bum, but I'm not used to the mileage, so I haven't broken my backside in, for want of a better word, but that's not going to be an issue. Handling, oh boy, did that handle really well. I am predominantly a sports bike rider, and that big bike handled so well. It was unreal for a bike of that size. It just, the weight just disappears when you're on it, and the wide handlebars obviously help turning in, etc, etc. So really happy with the way that the bike handles. Suspension wise, as I touched on in the video, yeah, just a little bit soft even in the dynamic mode, but yeah, I will forgive it that because I just had so much fun on it, so more than happy with the bike. And the big thing then was the tyres, the Michelin Road 6's tyres. Would I recommend them? Yes, if I could put 4 thumbs up, I would do. They were brilliant. They didn't twitch, and I did have it cranked over on the side. Lots of hard acceleration, hard braking, riding very progressively on the motorways, as you may have noticed on the video. So yeah, absolutely no problems with recommending those Michelin Road 6's. I know they do a GT version with an extra layer of ply for heavier bikes, but But I have absolutely no hesitation recommending the Road 6's, the standard Road 6's to you folks out there. Again, any comments, please make them in the comment section down below for everybody else to see. In the meantime, I hope you enjoy the video. Hope it's not too long, and we'll see you again soon in the next video. As ever, ride safe and take care for now. Wave bye-bye, guys, or you're just going to go to sleep. No, they're not fussed, are they? All right, guys, see you again in the next video. Take care and bye-bye. Boom.